These days, the internet plans that are being offered are from 1 megabyte per second to 1 gigabit per second, which is more than 1000 times the first. So, how do you choose? This video will help you do just that. Not everyone needs the same speed for their internet. This depends on what you are going to use it for and how many devices are going to be connected to it. If you want to find out more about device connections, then check out this video, link in description. After figuring these two things out, your decision is just going to be simple addition and multiplication. This is so as figuring out which service needs how much speed is pretty easy as there are good estimates already available. Let us see these scenarios one by one. If you want to stream HD or high definition videos on YouTube or Netflix or any other video service, you will need a speed of at least 5 to 10 megabit per second. Note here that this speed is for streaming video that has a quality of 720 pixels on just one device. So multiply this number by the number of devices that are going to stream 720p videos at the same time. But if you want to stream 4K or 1080 pixels, make sure that you have speeds of 15 to 25 megabit per second. This again is for just one device. So this number gets multiplied by the number of devices watching a 4K or 1080 pixel video at the same time. Now, we all know how questionable these speeds are, and thus I would advise that you keep headroom of 10 to 15 megabit per second. So that brings our speed for streaming 4K or 1080 pixel videos to 40 to 50 megabit per second per device. This is the recommended speed. But what if you're gaming? For good quality online gaming, a speed of 10 megabit per second is enough. However, in a game where you care more about your shots hitting the target than how beautiful that some random tree looks in the background, it is more important to have less lag than having extremely high graphics. That is why in games, having a low latency is of paramount importance. You can find more about latency here, link in description. But basically, it is the time between an input into the server and an output from it. So even if you have a connection that has high speeds, if it has high latency, then your gaming performance will be severely impacted by the enemy called lag. So check online articles for the ISP, that is the internet service provider, around your neighborhood that offers the lowest latency. Or if you are stuck with just one ISP, then see if it has a plan that offers low latency specifically. Low latency is also important in video chatting, where weird delays between the other person speaking and you hearing their sound can make the call very unpleasant. In video chatting and in gaming, the speed for upload is also important. This is the speed with which data is sent from your device. You want your face and voice to be sent to the other person just as fast as their video and audio are reaching you. A download and upload speed of 10 to 15 megabit per second per device will be perfect. If you are dealing with huge quantities of data, either for work or for personal use, like data analytics or data processing, or just downloading a movie, you need to decide how much data you are downloading or uploading and how quickly do you want that process to be completed. So a movie that is 1 gigabyte in size will take about 1 minute and 20 seconds on a 100 megabit per second connection, but will take twice that time on a 50 megabit per second connection. You need to do this maths to figure out what speeds you want. Plus, you need to choose how much data you want per month or per year. This can be tricky to decide, as the outcome of surpassing that limit may result in slowing down of the speed or extra charges. This is not a concern for when you are just reading up articles on the internet or asking Google about the weather. But if you are gaming or watching videos, then this can be a concern. So here is a table of how much data each activity uses up. With the help of this, you can figure out the data you want by multiplying with the hours of usage for that time period. I hope this was helpful, and for more videos about the internet, subscribe down below, click the bell icon and set the setting to all notifications so as to never miss a video from Beginner Science. And please like, share and comment. Stay home and stay safe.